one of his guys got into a fight, and by him being the face of the franchise, he had to go out there, and that's how the fight had popped off. And one of my Muslim brothers, they all went back to the unit, and they went to go gear up. So the whole South came together for Big Meech.
In making these accusations, in fact, the only thing that Demetrius was actually a victim. He got shot.
Tensions between Lil Meech and 50 Cent just exploded after a shocking claim that 50 allegedly tried to silence Big Meech behind bars. In a cryptic live stream, Lil Meech hinted that 50 used his power and connections to control what Big Meech could say publicly, especially about the BMF series and its portrayal of the family legacy. "They didn't want my pop speaking truth," Meech said. "They wanted control, not respect." The comment quickly caught fire online, with fans questioning whether 50 had overstepped his bounds in his role as executive producer of BMF.
I feel like Meech came home and felt like his son was a failure as far as what was going on.
A failure?
He's broke.
That's crazy.
You're broke. No, hold on. You're broke after $5 million, and you gotta have it in the clothes habit, but you don't got nothing saved up, and you Big Meech son, you haven't found a way to run it up and take our name, and you gotta think what I'm saying as a failure.
But 50 Cent didn't stay quiet. He clapped back hard on Instagram, writing, "I don't silence legends. I made sure the world knew his name. Don't confuse structure with sabotage." He also posted an image of prison phone transcripts reportedly showing that all communication between him and Big Meech was cleared through legal channels. Sources close to the situation say there's been growing tension behind the scenes, with Lil Meech feeling increasingly sidelined and frustrated over creative decisions. Now, with the family dynamic unraveling in public and 50 doubling down, the once solid alliance behind the BMF brand may be heading toward a complete and messy collapse. Lil Meech just threw gasoline on the fire, calling out 50 Cent and accusing him of plotting against Big Meech while he was locked up. According to Street Chatter, Big Meech reportedly had to defend himself in prison with a shank. And the shocking part? Some are saying 50 had inside guys coming for him behind bars because of those snitching rumors that started swirling.
I wasn't going to address this because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before dishonor, always with me.
And he went down. And when he went down, he and his brother were sentenced to 30 years in prison.
Meech's alleged betrayal sparked wild speculation, and that pressure might have led to serious retaliation inside the walls. On top of that, recent fake reports claimed 50 Cent was injured in a shootout. Rumors he quickly shut down as false, but still, the chaos keeps building. Let's not ignore the pattern. These rumors, true or not, are setting a dangerous tone. If Big Meech decides to respond for real, things could get explosive. And 50 isn't backing down either. He's gone as far as dragging Lil Meech into the fire, accusing him of being a rat too, just like his father. The question is, what's really going on behind the scenes? How real is this beef? And is it deeper than just internet jabs? Ever since the snitching rumors started floating around, Big Meech's reputation has been under fire. In the street world, even whispers of cooperation can destroy everything. The accusations got so bad that Meech had to put out a statement denying it all, trying to clear his name and silence the trolls. But even then, the internet wasn't buying it, and the pressure kept rising. Big Meech's statement may have been honest, but once doubt creeps in, it's hard to shake. The streets rarely forgive or forget. "I wasn't going to speak on this," Meech said, "because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me in prison."
So he got to stab the guy. So I was like, oh man, so I got 2 knives. On the move, I go meet Meech. I said, listen, man, it's not gonna be a gang fight when you go out there. It's about to be some knife slaying. These old heads slaying at night.
But the tension made it impossible to stay silent. If we rewind a bit, there was a time when Big Meech was working hard to secure an early release, and that effort may have stirred up more enemies than expected, both inside and outside prison walls. All of this drama started long before the snitching allegations exploded in 2020. Back when COVID-19 was tearing through prisons, Big Meech filed for compassionate release. He claimed that his health conditions, like hypertension and heart issues, put him at serious risk of dying from the virus. But the feds didn't buy it. A judge quickly denied his request, pointing straight at Meech's prison record, and that record was far from clean. We're talking multiple violations, possession of contraband cell phones, illegal substances, and even weapons. That kind of track record made it hard for him to get any sympathy from the court. Meanwhile, his brother and BMF co-founder, Terry Southwest T. Flannery, did manage to walk. He was released early in May 2020 after arguing his own health risks, and the court agreed. The timing of their two cases drew major attention and started to stir rumors that something else was going on behind the scenes. A lot of people believe Meech wasn't just trying to get out because of medical concerns. The word inside was that the snitching rumors had already reached prison walls, and 50 Cent allegedly had people on the inside gunning for Meech. According to insiders, this wasn't just speculation, it was real tension.
Big Meech, a dude that I was up under when I was 17, and I seen him, and his dad hates and all that. But I didn't know him.
Wait.
His dad hates users.
Terrence Gangsta Williams, a former inmate who served time with Meech, backed up the claims in an interview. He said Meech was usually low-key and stayed to himself, but there was one day he saw Meech get serious. Williams said Meech grabbed a shank and prepared for war, ready to defend himself from a possible setup. But before things could explode in the yard, correctional officers swept Meech up. After that, he disappeared from the general population for a while. Word is, he was taken into protective custody for his own safety before anything could actually happen. And that wasn't even the end of it. More reports later surfaced that Meech wasn't moving solo. Inside, he was rolling deep, surrounded by a crew of about 25 guys, all of them rocking BMF tattoos on their necks. That kind of backup inside prison isn't just about loyalty, it's about sending a message. Meech was making it clear he wasn't easy to touch. You don't move with a 25-man deep squad in prison unless you're expecting serious trouble. And based on everything going on, it's not hard to see why Big Meech felt the need for that level of protection. The snitching rumors, the failed attempts, the silence from the outside, all signs pointed to real danger. That also gives a whole new context to why Meech pushed so hard for an early release.
I literally remember 25 guys at the lunch will go to that rec yard with Big Meech. They're gonna take over the weight pile, they're gonna work out, they're gonna hit the weights, do their little workout, and then after that, Big Meech whoever got the wine, he gonna bottle the wine up, whoever cooking food, he gonna bottle the food up, and he gonna sit in the cell or hang out and just talk war stories.
Those health claims he made might have been real, but they may also have served as a smokescreen for something deeper. Fear for his safety behind bars. Meanwhile, as the beef between Big Meech and 50 Cent grows louder, Lil Meech is getting pulled into the chaos. It all escalated when 50 publicly said he was thinking about canceling the BMF series, not because of ratings, but to stop Lil Meech from cashing in. That was a heavy move. And just when things couldn't get messier, 50 added more fuel to the fire, accusing Lil Meech of having serious substance issues. He claimed the young actor was showing up to set with more than just scripts in his pocket. According to 50, things got so out of control, Lil Meech had to be sent to rehab. And yes, 50 Cent said he paid the bill himself. That's where Brick Baby stepped in. During a Vlad TV interview, he backed 50's story completely. He claimed he spent time around Lil Meech and straight up said the dude is struggling. Brick Baby didn't mince words. He called Lil Meech a substance addict.
You did is start writing a man, and this man befriended you, gave you his life rights. And just because you've been a government informant since 2008, this woman is finished to take my life away from me. Take my whole life. I did my time. Out of them 200 people, none of them said I'm on their pay.
And while that's a bold claim, it didn't stop there. He went further, spilling what he says are Big Meech's private feelings about his son's behavior. According to Brick Baby, even Big Meech isn't happy with what's happening. Behind the scenes, he's allegedly frustrated and disappointed. If that's true, then this family drama isn't just about public beef or industry betrayal. It's about legacy, trust, and damage that might already be too deep to repair. According to Brick Baby, Big Meech takes substance abuse seriously and not in a good way. He reportedly looks down on that lifestyle and was extremely disappointed when he found out his son was caught up in it. What made things worse? When Meech checked on his son's finances, he was allegedly shocked to find Lil Meech broke. The money 50 Cent helped him earn was reportedly gone, blown on flashy clothes and luxury living. From $5 million to zero, according to the whispers on the street. But despite the personal issues and public fallout, Lil Meech isn't turning his back on his father. Recently, he posted a photo with Big Meech and captioned it, "Death before dishonor." If that's not a loud and clear message, nothing is. That's solid loyalty, and he's showing the world he's riding for his father, no matter how hot things get in the media. But that might be exactly why 50 Cent keeps applying pressure.
What's the best memory of 50 Cent?
Best memory of 50 Cent? Ever since I met 50 Cent, he's always been stand up and probably the most truthful person I've ever met.
He's labeled Lil Meech a snitch, just like his father. And here's where it gets deeper. BMF, the series 50 produced, is based heavily on the stories provided by Tammy Cowens, the woman Big Meech reportedly sold his life rights to. But somewhere down the line, things got ugly. Tammy and Meech had a falling out, and that's when the rumors say she went to 50 and dropped a load of info, including details that allegedly pointed to Meech cooperating with the feds. Tanya Welch, often known as the First Lady of BMF, even claims she saw Tammy talking directly to federal agents. She believes it was under Big Meech's direction to reduce his sentence. According to Street Talk, Tanisa confronted Tammy about it, and things got so heated that Tammy almost landed Tanisa back in prison for violating her parole. Now 50 Cent isn't letting any of this go. He's turned up the heat even more, teasing a full documentary that'll tell his version of the story. On Instagram, he posted, "The truth and nothing but the truth." Tammy Cowens coming soon. When 50 gets petty, he plays the long game, and this time it looks like he's playing to win. His posts haven't stopped either. In fact, he's going even harder now, targeting Lil Meech with more accusations, more jabs, and a relentless stream of content to control the narrative. This feud isn't cooling off, it's catching fire. Before all this chaos exploded, things between 50 Cent and the Meech family looked solid. Back when BMF first launched, 50 went all in to support the legacy of the Black Mafia family. He even made sure Lil Meech had the tools to play his father, funding acting classes, mentoring him on set, and giving him the spotlight many actors could only dream of. At the time, Big Meech even thanked 50 publicly from behind bars, showing appreciation for how he kept the family name alive in Hollywood. For a while, it looked like this partnership was unstoppable. Fans were invested, and BMF was seen as one of 50's biggest TV wins. But everything changed the moment Lil Meech started hanging with 50's longtime rivals. It wasn't just random photos, it was repeated appearances with Rick Ross, Floyd Mayweather, and others who've all publicly clashed with 50 in the past. To some, it looked like betrayal. To Padisat, it felt personal. Then came the rumors, claims that Lil Meech had substance issues, that Big Meech might have cut deals, and that 50 was out to expose them both. Every time a new piece of drama dropped, the situation got darker. Even people in the industry started picking sides. Some defended 50's loyalty, saying he was hurt and reacting out of betrayal. Others claimed 50 was turning the beef into content, using controversy to keep eyes on his projects and pressure the Meech family. But regardless of the motives, one thing's clear. The bond they had, it's broken. And with documentaries being teased, insider interviews stacking up, and social media keeping score, this isn't just a falling out, it's a full-blown war. Out of nowhere, headlines started circulating that 50 Cent had been injured in a shootout, sparking instant speculation that it was connected to the ongoing drama with Big Meech and Lil Meech. But 50 wasted no time shutting it all down. He jumped on Instagram with a screenshot of the viral TikTok video that falsely cited TMZ as the source. And in classic 50 Cent fashion, his caption said it all. "Don't worry, I'm gonna make it because this is fake news." He made it clear. He's not hurt, he's not running, and he's not hiding. It's no surprise that 50's keeping the pressure on Lil Meech either. In 50's eyes, Lil Meech isn't just involved. He's actively fueling the fire and standing with his father. And because of that, 50's labeled him a snitch, just like Big Meech. Now let's keep it real. 50's been vocal for years that he's not about that street life anymore. He said he doesn't gangbang, doesn't hustle, and doesn't play those games. But Lil Meech's involvement, it's keeping the drama alive, and that kind of noise can attract unwanted attention, especially from federal eyes. With accusations, street rumors, and documented feuds piling up, this isn't just messy, it's a situation that could spiral fast. And everyone watching knows that once street talk and legal pressure mix, a RICO case isn't far behind. So now the big questions start to form. Did 50 Cent really put pressure on Big Meech from the inside, or are these just exaggerated rumors that got blown way out of proportion by internet noise? And where does Lil Meech really stand? Is he truly loyal to his father, or is 50 onto something more serious than people are willing to admit? Drop your thoughts in the comments and weigh in on this wild situation. Make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications, because when it comes to 50 Cent, drama never sleeps and neither do the receipts.